when Western scientists wanted to study how deer make decisions. They went and observed a deer for a while. What they saw was that after some time of being in one place, the same larger deer would take off in a new direction, and all the other deer would follow. They interpreted this as that one deer being the leader, the alpha, and that deer made decisions for the herd. This interpretation became the scientific standard for decades. Everyone agreed that deer had one leader, and other research crews replicated that research. After a while, another research team tried to replicate this, and this research team happened to be led by a group of women. All the other researchers had been white men. For the hour or so preceding the decision, what they observed was that all the other deer in the group would be looking up from what they were doing in one direction or another. Like us, deer only have a few places they're likely to go at any given point in time. After work, you might go to the gym or the bar or go home. A deer herd might go to the watering hole or a feeding site or their bedding grounds. And all the other deer will be glancing up at one of those possible routes. Once between 65 and 75% of the deer are looking up in the same direction, then the large deer will take off in that direction. So they're not making a decision, they're tallying the vote. And the other deer aren't following because that one deer is the boss. They're following because it is part of that one deer's job in the community to represent the group's decision. Deer have no alpha. So for me, this is an amazing example of how our worldview shapes what we see. Those original white male researchers were probably good people and not even bad scientists. They weren't trying to misrepresent deer at all, and their interpretations were based in real observations. But their inherited lens of hierarchy, of patriarchy, led them to subconsciously omit the actual democratic decision-making process they were watching in front of their eyes and hyper-emphasize the one data point that supported their hierarchical, patriarchal worldview. All of us, but especially men, inherit a worldview, a lens of patriarchy and hierarchy. So when we look at reality, we project patriarchy and hierarchy onto it in ways that blind us to the true nature of community and reality itself. Until we wash the patriarchy out of our eyes by healing our own wounds, then all of our best attempts at rational thought, at seeing reality clearly, are tainted by those wounds and prevent us from being able to see what's right in front of us. Our privilege blinds us. We need less privileged perspectives to see reality. Speaking of what's right in front of us, I mentioned how deer have no alphas. Spoiler, this is true for humans and wolves, too. No alphas anywhere, I'm afraid. The whole concept was debunked almost as soon as it was published, and now if you hear someone say alpha, they just mean I'm projecting my wounds onto natural systems in an unscientific and harmful way to try and validate harmful patterns and make my insecurities feel powerful. That's all the word means anymore. Oh, I studied that history about deer in college, but when I tried to track it down, I could not find the names of that female research crew. If any of my wildlife bio crew on here know their names or research, please remind me in the comments and tag me. Thank you.